Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is the team from Research Solutions. That team includes Roy Olivier, Josh Nicholson, and Bill Nurthen. And Research Solutions will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, Planet MicroCap Showcase, in partnership with MicroCap Club at the Paris Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, April 22 through 24, 2025. For more information, to meet with them in a one-on-one, to see their presentation in Vegas, please register to attend at planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, gentlemen, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. It's great to have you. Roy, I'm going to start with you because last time we spoke, we did a great interview, in my opinion. I don't want to pat myself on the back too hard, but I thought it was a really good interview well, you were great on our due diligence series. So it's been a couple of years since we did that interview. So for folks that don't know the Research Solutions story, can you give us that quick overview of the company?
Yeah, a quick overview is, Research Solutions is a software platform that helps people in the scientific research space. Specifically, we're kind of like the Amazon.com, only all the products that we're delivering through that platform are peer-reviewed scientific articles to support drug, cancer, EV battery research. And in the last couple of years, we've also acquired Josh's company. He's now our head of strategy, which adds a AI element to the platform. So now we consider ourselves to be a vertical SaaS and AI platform supporting scientific research.
Very good. All right. So before I get to Josh, because I want to learn more about, the AI solution and how you're implementing artificial intelligence into your suite of services. Like I said, last time we had you on here was 2023. So can you give us some of the highlights from the company, let's say in the last 12 months?
Yeah, we've done two acquisitions the last 12 months, both in the AI space, intended to kind of add another product that we can cross-sell into our account base. From a results point of view, we've grown top line revenue from about, $38 million in FY23 to our trailing 12-month revenue is about 48 million. Very, very significant growth in the ARR, the recurring revenue component of our business, which are software or AI tools. In fact, the Site AI tool product's been growing at 75% year over year. And because of the nature of our business, as we've grown that top line, we've seen a lot of transformation in terms of our gross margin, EBITDA, cash flow. And one of the things that we focus on is the rule of 40. If you add our growth rate to our EBITDA margin, we want that number to be 40, and we've improved that number from less than 20 to 32 or 33 in the last couple of years.
Very good. All right. Thank you for that update. Now, as you mentioned, been going heavy into AI. So Josh, I'll come to you on this. Tell us a little bit more about how Research Solutions is implementing AI into your suite of services.
Yeah, so Roy mentioned an analogy of, Amazon for kind of access and management, which is the historical product, Article Galaxy, Site, and, other tools within Research Solutions leverage AI, very similar to kind of ChatGPT for research, but unique in the fact that we have the world's most comprehensive access to research articles. And so we have, put in almost a decade's worth of work signing indexing agreements directly with publishers to get unique access and AI rights to run these large language models across. This is the big differentiator and moat because even, the giants out there, the chat GPTs of the world, they can access the web, but they cannot, go into this. And so I think, with that unique access to the corpus of the world's knowledge and with the timing of everyone looking at what do we do with AI, we're very well positioned. Whether you're a university looking at what is our AI strategy, we come out very well, again, given the access and a lot of other product decisions we've made. Or if you're a corporate R&D organization, really looking at how do we leverage AI, having access to research articles is critical. It's really kind of a non-starter. In addition to that, we have really kind of layered on, more proprietary ML on top of that, something we call smart citations. That is kind of like a Rotten Tomatoes for research. You can tell if the research is good, if it's bad, if it's been supported, if it's been challenged. And that directly, reinforces the trust around using large language models as well. And so we're well positioned, I'd say, with the data, the technology to kind of, harness that and, to execute on the timing.
Absolutely. So quick follow-up to that with regard to the AI technology itself. You mentioned that you got the licensing deals with to index the research that's coming in, more proprietary research. So I'm just curious, what makes your technology then unique and different? Say someone else comes along and they're like, hey, we'll do a licensing deal too with you. And here we go. It's all our AI is just as good.
Yeah, so I think, anyone can use any large language model off the shelf, right? They all provide various API access. And so we look at this, and again, building upon what Roy said, as a vertical solution. So we are applying AI to specific, verticalized solutions that these larger, more general companies are not going to do. I would also push back a little bit that not anyone can get these agreements. It's a significant kind of work. We provide a lot of services, data we
Cool.
give to get, in exchange with publishers and have a very good relationship with them. And that was part of the decision to come together with Research Solutions was to remain publisher neutral, right? And so both groups have historically worked directly with publishers. And so, I think that the simple way of looking at it is applying AI to specific needs that researchers have, and then,
Mhm.
really leveraging our relationships with publishers for the AI rights as well as the access at the end of that.
I mean, it seems just like such low-hanging fruit to have an AI solution there, right? I can already see some researchers looking at a 50-page research paper, just like, oh, being able to summarize that in, 2 seconds. Geez, I do that for a 2-page article and sometimes. So I definitely see the use case there. So, this is one of our quick hitter interviews. So, I want to go to Bill here to close this out. From what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now as we move forward here in 2025?
Yeah, and I think anybody that's sort of been following our business or familiar with our businesses understands that the real value or the investment thesis behind it is this ongoing mix shift to higher margin SaaS revenue that the business has been moving through, and what that comes with at the end of the day is dramatically increased EBITDA margins, dramatically increased cash flow. We've already started to see that in the business if you just look at any of our trailing 12 months numbers in comparisons to last year, they're significantly up. We're now to 4.6 million in EBITDA, 5.8 million of cash flow in the last trailing 12 months. And it's really all coming from, again, this SaaS revenue growth, which is now accelerating as we look into 2025 and beyond, because we're able to now do it across multiple product lines, having the AI component. So I mentioned on our last earnings call that the site product, which is the core component of our AI offering, had grown 75% year over year. And that growth is coming from multiple places. It's within new customers, it's within corporate, it's within academic customers, but it's also across our existing customers and some of the core customers that we've had for years that are looking for ways to, bring AI solutions to their research, and we're able to upsell that. So, for instance, if you're looking at a situation where maybe academic institutions are looking at budget cuts, we can use our Article Galaxy product to help universities more efficiently allocate their spend. And then we also have the site kind of product we can combine that are more aligned with the AI needs and what they're looking for from an AI perspective, with their student body, their faculty, and we just offer much more there than incumbents can offer. And so, we're now in a situation as we look ahead where everybody's looking at AI, and how do they improve their research process? And we have a lot of advantages there in our relationships with our publishers, and obviously the AI component that we're bringing. But at the end of the day, we still sort of will deliver that content to you. And so it's just a nice integrated product offering. And we're really, again, expecting to see that sort of drive growth here for us as we move forward. And with that growth comes the improved EBITDA, the improved cash flow of the business.
All right. Well, with that, where can our audience go and find more information about Research Solutions? Roy, I'll come back to you to close it.
Yeah, I mean, you can find out more at researchsolutions.com, and under the About Us, there's an investor page. And one of the other things I would say is the 3 reasons maybe to come see us during the show is, first off, we are SaaS and AI. Second off, I think we're really well positioned to take advantage of the 2 biggest trends of the decade in the research space. And lastly, we've got an experienced management team here that has a long track record of growth.
Very good. Well, gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you in Vegas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.